Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of Hustle Castle. Today I am here to cover the new event that is just started today, the Dark Treasure Hunt. A couple things to talk about events actually. We're going to talk about this event that just started. There's another event that's going to be starting very soon, and we also have another visitor, as we've had a couple different times, the Red Dragon, back here up top of the castle. For those that are interested in purchasing some of those hard to find or previously missed event items. So I'm going to cover a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and make some progress on this event. So let's go ahead and actually real quick, before we talk about this, let me do the normal quick shout out to everybody who's been supporting the channel over the last month. So I have a couple different ways to support. I have Buy Me a Coffee as well as YouTube memberships. So ongoing support that I've been receiving, for the last month and longer than that for most of these people as well. Flart, Fwapp, and Loco, all members from my Zero City tribe. Thank you very much for your continued support that you guys have been giving. I do definitely appreciate it. And then ongoing YouTube memberships, Keith, Guiles, and Stacy Turner. You guys have been there for a long time, so thank you very much for your ongoing support as well. And if anybody else is interested in doing any of that, you can check out the links in the description to the video, as well as down below in the ticker. All right, so what do we have here? We got a lot of updates. I actually could have done a preview video for this. We had this information leaked early. They are leaking this a lot earlier now because I think the game themselves wants to let this information out rather than letting people like me and other content creators release it. So we did have this information earlier, just from my schedule. I didn't get to it. I'm hoping that I can start getting onto a regular schedule now. Like I said, there's another event coming up, which we'll talk about here in a minute. And if I get a moment, I will do a preview on that one as well, because I think we have that information out there. All right, so here we go. We got the game update. Dear Lords and Ladies, December has 2 events. So obviously, like I said, this is the first one here, the Dark Treasure Hunt, and it's going to be shorter. Usually it's 10 days. This time it's only going to be 7, which is interesting. And with that, we have some changes here. So in order to get the special chest, you usually have to use 30 hammers. Now it's only going to be 20. And then there's a couple other changes as well. And then once that's done, I don't know how quickly, if it's going to be like the next day, if they're going to let it go a little bit longer or what. But then we have a Christmas challenge, and that's usually a 3-week long event. Last time they had a challenge event, they tried to change it and make it, I think it was like 15 days. There's some problems. It wasn't quite as successful, so they tweaked a couple more things again. So we got minor improvements here. The number of quests has been increased, and once you reach level 75, the chest containing the basic event rewards will be granted once every 3 levels instead of every 5 levels. So we get a lot more chests, meaning there'll be a lot more opportunities to get the things. So I don't think that means you need to grind level 350 to be able to get everything. So that will be a welcome change. So we'll see how that plays out. And as always, a bunch of different stuff showing up. Other changes out there, we got the portal. I haven't been really doing the portal for a long time, but we got 10 more levels there. The number of essence slots has increased from 1 to 2, and the essence limit from 3 to 6. For some reason, I'm drawing a complete blank on what essence is, so there's that. It's improved. Folios can now be bought from Very Dark Souls, which is kind of crazy. That wasn't there before. You could only do just the basic portal levels, but now you can grind the top level portal as well to get folios, and obviously you want those to get your talents. You can do expeditions with 2 members, so hopefully I'll actually finally do one of those one of these days. It doesn't usually work on my schedule, but I'm hoping one day I can make that work. All right, with the treasure hunt, I think we talked about this before as well. We have a golden hammer, and with that golden hammer, we got a couple different things. One, it's you get it if you buy the pass, and if you have the golden hammer, it'll break 3 things instead of just 1, so you get to clear the board a little bit quicker. I am noticing something. We'll talk about that when we get there. Diamond cost of folios in the store has been cut in half, so instead of it costing 1,000, it's only 500, quote unquote, only. So a little bit cheaper to buy those. We improved the interface for sending your squads into battle. They now show information about talents and alliances. I actually like that change. That's very nice. It shows you where the alliances are and what they are. I'm still way behind on talents and alliances. This is helping bring me up to speed a little bit better, so that's a nice little change. And talent drop rates were revised and increased. Each folio have a higher drop rate for the talent with the highest possible rarity. So from my experience opening folios, you get the lowest possible chance very often. So looks like they're increasing the drop rate so you can get some better things. All right, so that's everything that is in the update. So let's go click on these to make sure everybody's nice and happy. So if I go to the alliance section, we don't really see much difference here, I don't believe. So it shows you what's active, what's not. We have the management, we had this here before, so that's fairly normal. But the difference is if we go into a battle, I don't know if this is going to work right here. Scout. I know if I go into like the railroad, sorry, Djembe, railroad is Hustle Castle, Zero City. So here we go. We see the links here up top, so we can see, and you can also see it for the enemy. So they have 2 different links. I have a 2 and a 3. And then if you click on it, it tells you what you're getting. Once in a while, tank stuns the target for 1.2 seconds. On archer, reduces the target's attack speed for 40% for 2 seconds. And the mage silences the target for 2.4. So you get to now see things a lot more actively of the benefits that you're getting. I haven't really scouted out what I'm really looking for. I'm just, when I open something, try to get a legendary, and I've gotten a couple of those now finally, after many attempts, but finally trying to get there. And let's see, we have the portal still open here. So if we go to the portal store, we can now see the cost here. So that's the other change. So 26,000. If you grind all weekend, that's not really that difficult to get 130. So you can get all 5 of those. That's fairly easy. And I did not, I guess it'll be next weekend because it wasn't live yet. So we'll see what the cost will be for the Very Dark Souls for the next one. So that's a nice little change. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this event. I've done some progress. I've made some progress, and I haven't done any boards yet, but as you can see, I got 118 hammers, and are these golden hammers? Super hammers. So that's interesting. I didn't really realize that. I thought we don't have the normal magnifiers that shows you where the 3 are. Yeah, I didn't. That's going to completely change this event. I was going to make a comment saying I've only have 13 of the magnifiers, which is way less. Oh, there they are. I got 41 of them over there. Whew, that scared me. All right, so I went ahead and bought the pass. I'm sure that's why I'm at where I'm at this moment. So I got 13 golden hammers. I have 118 regular hammers, and I have 41 magnifiers, which shows us where things are, obviously. So this is the gear. We'll look at the gear as we get it. I'm not going to spend too much time looking at that because you guys have already done that, I'm sure. Where's the pass? So here we go, down here at the bottom. We only have 20 instead of 30, so we'll be able to get more premium chests. Interestingly enough, I did the dungeon. I got 2 boss dungeons, and I hit the Mistress Realm twice, and I still have this daily quest. So that is interesting. That I don't know if anybody else saw that, but quite unfortunate. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over that. All right, so what do we have here? This looks like the standard stuff here. We got the artifact. We'll look at that when we get there. This is a premium chest. Yeah, that's the premium chest. We got raining acid here, the way it looks. We have 2 different passes, as always. We have the silver, which gets you an extra item in there, plus a couple goodies to get you started with. And if you get the gold, you get hammers to share. You get 10 super hammer. Yeah, so we get the super hammers that we saw there, plus you get gifts for your clan, plus you get some other goodies and stuff like that. But the real reason I usually do that is for these down here. Every time you refresh the board, at least in the past, we get 2 extra premium items on the board. We got extra quests. We get extra items in the chest. We get a free super hammer. Okay, that's good. And free magnifying glasses on every field. That's the one that I really do it for because it allows the play to go a lot longer. When I don't get the opportunity to grind quite as much as everybody else, it makes the event a little bit more doable for me. All right, with all that said, let's go ahead and jump in. So see-through is over here now. I have to take a moment to remember to do that. So let's see what we can find. We just finished up one of these events in Zero City. It was that's going to take me a while. I'm going to make that mistake a bunch of times. So I just wasted a golden hammer, but great. We got 3, we have 2 things on that one. This is where the goggles usually are, so I am going to make that mistake many times, I'm sure. There's our, I take this one in Zero City because I don't have a lot of materials, but in this game I do. So I don't think I'm going to do it, especially early on. All right, so we got that. I'm just going to go ahead and refresh right now. I do know. Ooh, look at that. First one. Again, I'm going to try to get through as many screens as possible, so it's very likely this could have been a good screen, but I'm going to go ahead in the attempt to get 2 extra magnifiers out of the deal with the one compared to the one I used, and get through as many screens as possible, so automatic pass on that one. The screens seem to be a lot more efficient than Zero City and American Dad. It's a little bit slower in those games. This one is definitely a lot smoother. I shouldn't be going for these food chests. I have so many of them, I never use them, but one day maybe. Do a big grind of the portal one weekend, and I'll maybe be able to use those. So we've got through 3 screens already, and we have more magnifiers than we started with, so not a bad start. So I guess if you want to use this hammer, the ideal way to use it, I'm thinking at the moment, is knowing where you're at, and if you can get multiple things at one time with one super hammer, that might be the way to go. I'm not sure the best, most optimized way to use that, but that's what I'm thinking at the moment. That's useless. As long as I don't waste all 12 of them, our first premium, quote-unquote premium item here. As long as I don't waste them by misclicking, which I know I'm going to do a lot. Alright, when attacking, chance of increasing crit. Okay, we'll just take it. Probably won't use it, but we'll take it. Alright, so 2 premiums. We're missing the candle, and we're missing the other premiums. That's these 2 last unopened ones. Weather, nice. Oh, that's a flag. Okay, looks like weather, though. And there's our candle. Not sure how far we're going to take this. We're only 12 minutes into the video here. I'm going to try to keep it from getting too crazy long. Definitely going to get through number 10 so we can take a look at that artifact. And I'll be doing another video later, whether I'm opening the rest or I blast through a couple of them off camera and then save the ending. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that exactly, but alright, I usually skip that one, but obviously did it this time. Yep, anyway, I'll figure it out. So we got 7 days, like I said, shorter time, which is not unwelcome, especially if we're going to have back-to-back events. Yeah, I'm not sure that's really worth wasting a hammer for me, I gotta be honest with you. Alright, so 1, 2, we're looking for just the candle. Oh, got lucky. Something like this could be useful, but the fact is I only have 1 worker in there mining at the moment, so getting an epic item, I probably have a legendary ready, so I'm not even gonna look to see if it's worth getting. I will show one thing here. I've talked about it before in the past, but once I get the situation popping up, I will talk about it. So I'm missing something. I only see 1 premium on oh, there's a candle right there. Well, obviously we wasted a couple ones there, but we have 2 spots left. They're both premium, so I'm just going to go ahead and take those. All right, here's our first thing to talk about here. So when you do the goggles and you know what's underneath, you don't necessarily want to take these right away. So as you can see, we get 900 coins for that worker outfit. And if we go over here, look at our worker outfit for the coins, which is pretty ugly, I gotta say. Hopefully the female's a little better, maybe a little better. Here's the range, 836 to 956. So I got 900 right about in the middle. It's probably worth your, depending how you play the game. For me, I mean, this time I probably could pass it up, but usually I do everything at the end, and I just don't want to take the chance of not getting it. You could just not collect it, especially use a magnifier. You know it's there. Come back later and kind of do a reroll. It'll show up again on the board, and there's, you want to try to get something a little bit higher on this 956 range rather than the middle or the lower. So obviously I took it, and you get 2 of these, by the way. So the next one that comes up, hopefully it'll be a little bit higher. So just something to consider if you want to maximize everything you can possibly do. Ooh, almost did it again. Not a lot of exciting stuff on this board. We'll take those magnifiers probably. Sure, we'll go there. Torch, definitely not. I think I have a ton of that. Let me go look. Dungeon, where do I see it? Somewhere in here it's going to show me. It used to. Loads of torches. Times 2, there we go, 89. Yeah, that's not enough. Let me just take it. But the torch, obviously we had a bunch of those, so we don't have to worry about that one. 1, 2 premium. We'll just take those 2 for now. 1, 2, 3. We're not going to find any shape like that. Nice, there we go. Won't use it, but I could just break it down right now, so I'm never going to use that. Oops. Torch, almost collected it. And last but not least, we get the candle. Let me take a quick peek at the green ones. Yeah, I'm not going to take it in this game. So here we go. This is the situation I was talking about. So we got 589 for wood. I haven't collected it yet. And now we go down here to our wood outfits. 589 is almost the bottom end of the range. I'm actually going to do it this time. I don't usually do that because I think I only have 1 woodworker as well. So, and I have so many legendary uniforms I'm not currently using anyway. So I'm going to test it out and not use it this time. Or not collect it, that is. And see how it pops up next time. I have to see if I remember it next time it happens. Alright, so we got 1 premium. We're still looking for the candle and 2 premiums. There's the crit. Double, nice. Don't need that. And the candle. Oh, almost did it again. Some point I will use those. More than likely, if I don't make the mistake, I'll forget about them until the very end and then just use them kind of randomly at the end. Ooh, damage. I'll take you. Alright, 51. Out of 53, we'll take the 51. Not bad. Kind of an ugly outfit. Most of these do seem to be not that not my favorite designs, let's just put it that way. Alright, 1 more screen and we'll get the artifact. $872, that's even worse than the last one. That's almost on the bottom, isn't it? Yeah, 836. We're going to skip that one too. We'll practice what I preach here, especially since it's day 1. There's another one. 1959. Food. This one? No. 1959. It's up there pretty good. We'll take that. Another one. Not a fan of the look. Female better? Eh, not really. The guy's probably better on that one, I think. Alright. 22. This is a good looking board so far. And this one, I'll just take it. Why not? I don't dungeon nearly as often as everybody else does. I'm still way behind. So I'll just take advantage of that and get it. And we'll go right there. So this time, I don't even have the right shape. I was going to do it because I was going to click on them anyway. That could be the opportunity. If I had the right shape, instead of using 3 hammers, I could use 1 golden to get rid of all those spots if it was the perfect shape, which is not. So we'll just go ahead and use regular. That might be a good opportunity to use it. There we go. And there is number 10. So let's go ahead and collect some of this stuff in our objectives. So we got the Goblin Assistant, 3 days, nothing special. Everybody should get that. We get free premium. For those that don't buy premium, that's really nice. For me, that's not much. For others, it's good. This one in the past was better for me, but not going to complain. A bow that I won't use. Here we go. Let's see what this artifact is. Forbidden artifact, dark ritual. The fighter summons a golem. The fighter summons a golem. The golem's power is directly proportional to the number of corpses on the battlefield. The golem's attack strength equals 20,000 of the damage, and its health equals 100,000. That's pretty good. For each corpse on the battlefield, the golem's damage is enhanced by 2,000, and its health is increased. Once in a while, when the fighter is killed, the golem has 28,000 health restored. I don't think that's going to be very useful. It only fires once every 22 seconds, so yeah, I don't think that one's going to be used a whole lot. Alright, let me go click on some of these guys back here. That's kind of driving me nuts. Alright, I usually save these premium chests for the end, but let's go ahead and open a couple up. Typically, you get a lot of junk in these things. I don't expect that to change. Maybe we'll get lucky. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we got more. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 premium items in these chests that we're looking for. This is interesting. Every time the fighter deals 15,000 damage, the cooldown of their artifact ability is reduced by 2.5. When attacking, does damage to a group. Okay. Once in a while, the fighter removes all positive effects and blows up a random enemy. The explosion deals damage equal to 20% of the enemy's current health. Also, 25,000 plus is down to all enemies in a small radius. Ooh, that could be interesting. The Mad Scientist Scepter. That looks interesting. Got daggers. Each of the dagger wielder hits poisons the enemy. The enemy takes 20,000 damage over 3 seconds, and their attack speed and damage is reduced. The weakening lasts for 2 seconds. If the dagger wielder's target has been poisoned 3 times, it is stripped of its armor for 2 seconds. Also, target loses 45% of the armor. Okay, I'm not sure if that will be a meta item or not, but that could be interesting. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll look at those, the rest of those, as we hopefully get them, or at least get some of them. Not a bad start. 6.4%. Ooh, excuse me, yelled right into the microphone. I apologize. Watchmaker suit. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to complain about that one. That's a nice little start. Another legendary. Another legendary. No premium event items, but we got some good stuff here. 1976. That's about what we got on our uniform for the event as well. Again, not going to use this, but we can break it down to get things, so never going to complain about getting a legendary item, so that's not bad. Still looking for all the premium items here. That's okay. Alright, so that is the event. I'm going to actually go wrap it up. I'm not going to make this a massively long opening video. We have 6 more days, actually 5 and change, wasn't it? Let's go look. I don't know if I'll be able to get this posted tonight. So we're down to 5 days already. It was only 6 days, I guess, because it just started last night, 21 and a half hours ago. So it's a really quick event. yeah, so I'm going to wrap it here. I will make a little bit of progress here and there throughout. I'll save the premium chest for the end, and I'll do another wrap-up video here in a couple days. And again, this video probably won't get out. I have to post another video, and then I'll get this one processed and posted probably tomorrow. So good luck to everybody in the event. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you get all the good stuff you're looking for. Until the next time, this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.